Hi, it's Kay. Welcome back to my channel. So, I was watching Alejandra. I'll put her channel link down below. And I saw that in the beginning of her planner, she has this monthly favorites of the year, but they're in pictures. And I just needed to do that to my planner. I'm going to take you with me as I make the spread and everything like that. And we're just going to hang out at my desk today. I do make 95% of all my planner spreads on Canva. So I already had made one because it kind of looked like another spread that I already had, and I just changed monthly favorites to monthly highlights. A lot of these spreads I was able to make just by scrolling through Instagram, through Etsy and TikTok and finding inspiration, and then instead of buying it or whatever, I would just make it myself on Canva, kind of using theirs as a idea or template, and then I tweaked it or I just kept it the same. So since I already created the template, I'm going to be just printing it out, and this is paper that I'll leave linked down below, and I got it from Amazon. It came with 200 pages and it was $8.99, so it was very cheap, and it's already pre-cut and hole punched, so that just already removes an entire step. I'm actually using the monthly favorites and taking away the yearly tracker. I was using it and I enjoyed it for the first week, and then I fell off, and then it started making me anxious. So I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna change this out. The only tracker that I like is my reading tracker. I don't really like the everyday habit tracker. It's not the best. It's a little weird when you have to print these because you have to print them in the way that the paper comes out, so it's usually upside down. It took a lot of trial and error for me to figure out how to exactly do it. Make sure to use a lot of scrap paper and have some set on the side because it does take a few tries. I didn't know, but with your printer, you're able to change that little, I pulled that little lever thing and it was able to hold the paper in the A6 form. Then you just change it on your printer. My paper is 3.75 by 6.75 if I'm not mistaken. So I just printed all these out in one way. I printed I think 2 extra pages, and I'm glad I did because I messed up when I was filling this out. So I had extras. And this is just a very simple printer, so I don't have a double-sided printer. So then I have to flip it and then still keep it kind of upside down, and then it prints it once again. Yeah, it's just trial and error figuring out what your printer can do, what it can't. So now that that's done, I'm going to pop it right into pretty much the front of my planner. And I'm really excited because I feel like I'm going to enjoy seeing this spread more than the yearly tracker. That's my favorite part about a ring binder as a planner. When you don't like something or when something's not working for you, you don't have to go get a whole new planner. You can just remove it and put something else. And that's just the best for me. I also thought it'd make it more intentional for me to take pictures of exciting things that are going on. I know sometimes people can be like, oh, I always take too many pictures, but I'm the complete opposite. I don't take enough. I already have a Canva project open where I have perfectly matched up how big these sizes that I need for my pictures. I just printed out the pictures that happened in the last 2 weeks. The best way to do this is that I add little boxes inside of the spread, and then that box I'll copy paste and just put the image there, and then have that on a separate template, the normal letter size. Having an already made template makes it easy for whenever you want to print. You don't have to keep resizing it. And what I've been using to adhere everything into my planner is this glue dot tape. I got this one from Dollar Tree because I've never used one of them before, and this is all I use for my planner. It's so simple and it's really clean. It doesn't need any wait time for it to dry down. It's the best option for me. And I've printed all these images on glossy photo paper. The images that I ended up putting was my mom's birthday. That was a really great day, and I made her a strawberry shortcake that she has been asking for so long, and I finally got to get it for her. And then the second picture is just me starting this channel. So I thought I'd document that as well. I think it'd be cool to look back on and be like, wow, look, did I stick to it? I don't know. Since there's 4 rows, I thought I can do one picture for each week. And if not, if nothing exciting happened in that week, I don't mind putting like 2 pictures from the same week. But I thought it'd be a cool little layout and template for me to just think of something that happened that was great in that week, in that month. And then when 2026 is over, I can just look back and see like my favorite thing that happened in every week of that year. Like, isn't that cool? I just loved that concept, so I just had to do it. And then here, I'm just showing you a little bit of what my planner's been looking like. And once again, it's so functional for me, and it's just such a creative space for me, and I'm super in love with how it looks. Now I'm just putting all these little pictures in this envelope that I have, and I actually made it. I watched a video on YouTube on how to make a envelope out of cardstock. So that's what I have back there. And then the heart is just sticky paper that I colored with a Crayola marker. So that was a little glimpse of my planner, and that's how I set that up today. Then, towards the night, I ended up pulling out my PS3 and playing The Reckoning, I think Kingdoms of Amalur. This looks so much like Dragon Age Origins, and I think it's also created by EA. So I was like, why haven't I ever beat this game? I only played like 10 minutes of it when I first got it a long time ago. I'm going to try to beat this game. And then also I pulled out my 3DS and I started playing Disney Magical World 2, and that is also really, really good. So I just spent the rest of my night playing some video games and just enjoying the peaceful day. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you come back soon.